Welcome to the Ultimate Love Toolkit. This is the third and final video of our three-part series. We kicked off this series with love and lyrics, and then we had a love potion for you. If you have not watched these videos yet, I strongly recommend you go back and watch. And today, staying in sync with love and the month of love, which is February, we are going to help you with understanding love languages. And so today is all about understanding miscommunication in a relationship. What does that mean? Understanding miscommunication in a relationship looks like maybe your potion is very potent, but you feel you're not in sync with your partner. You might feel that they don't love you or they're not paying attention to you. And an example is, say your partner keeps bringing you gifts and all you want to do is sit and cuddle up with your partner. You're not speaking the same language, which when you're not speaking the same language, there's communication breakdown. So this video is to talk about love languages and help you with communication in your relationships. In this workshop, we talked about the 5 love languages. We kind of described them, gave examples of what they look like in a relationship. And I'm going to do the same for you here in this video. And it's a lot. So I'm going to be like scratching the surface with all of this. And then I'm going to leave you with some resources for you to dive deeper into it on your own. And if you are partnered up, you might want to introduce your partner to this as well. Keep in mind that these love languages, they don't only apply to intimate partnerships. The concept of these love languages and how we like to give and receive love, it's going to hold true for relationships with our friends, with our families, with our siblings, with coworkers, with neighbors, teachers, all of our relationships. We are kind of, our primary love language is probably going to stay the same. At least in my experience, I've noticed it's been pretty consistent. I would really, really love to take credit for the 5 love languages. I do find them a useful tool in relationships. However, all props have to go to Gary Chapman, and he's the author of the 5 love languages and has done a lot of work on human relationships. So thanks to him, we can acknowledge that people are different and people like to give and receive love in different ways. The purpose of this video, I'm hoping it helps you understand your love language so you can speak the language of love better in all of your relationships. For purposes of this video, we are going to relate the 5 love languages to our intimate partnerships, but I promise you it's totally worth sticking around even if you aren't coupled at the moment. These 5 love languages will be proven useful in your personal relationship with yourself to get to know yourself better or in future partnerships. The first love language is acts of service. So this is you if you feel most loved when you're receiving service. This could be someone bringing you coffee. They know exactly how you like it. Or they fill up your gas tank for you. Maybe they do your laundry, walk your dog, watch your kids. So for you, this means a lot when someone does tasks that you don't particularly like doing. The challenge with this is these kind of things do take time and effort. And so if this is what you need, how are you going to get your partner to put in the effort? Well, first, let your partner know this is important to you and this is how you receive love. Then have compassion. Go back to our last love potion video. But maybe your partner, they could be going to school and working full time and having, their hands full with lots of other projects that they barely have enough time to do their own laundry. So acknowledge this and just be sure to cherish any moments of service that they do give to you. So if this is how you like receiving, you like to receive service, you're also going to give love in this way. So this means you can practice the language together. Maybe you compromise. Maybe your partner does the laundry while you go grocery shopping. And this is a great way to learn how to balance housework, which is important in long-term relationships. The next one is words of affirmation. So this is you if you feel most loved, appreciated, and respected with words. This could be receiving compliments, words of encouragement, a handwritten note, maybe a cute note on the mirror, after a shower. For you, it means a lot to know how much you mean to someone. Now, if this is what you need, how do you get your partner to affirm this for you? First, let your partner know. Communication is key. Then you might have to be patient. Words don't come easy for some people, and it can be hard to say I love you and mean it. There is kind of argument this is overused, and it might take some time for your partner to practice that cute little pet name you like. So be patient. If you give love in this way, so you like to get it this way, you can be empathetic to the challenges your partner is facing, and it can be fun to offer maybe words of encouragement to your partner, and then ask them, how does that make them feel, and use that as a gentle reminder to tell them that you appreciate those kind of words of encouragement too. Quality time is another of the 5 love languages, and quality time, this is you if you feel loved when someone gives you their complete undivided attention. So that means their cell phone's away, they're making eye contact with you, there's active listening, they are fully focused on you. Maybe this is doing an activity together, but you are both fully engaged in the activity. There's not like multitasking happening. And so for you, it means a lot when somebody is intentionally setting time aside to be with you. If this is what you need, how do you get your partner to spend some uninterrupted time with you? Well, first, let your partner know this is how you want to receive love from them, and then be creative. Maybe your partner has a list of errands to do, and you volunteer to go with them. You can kind of sneak in this quality time with them without crossing boundaries, of course. And, you give love in this way too. So it's setting that example of you're seeing time as this priceless gift, and you want to be fully present and in the moment with your partner. And, respect your partner's space, but it is a way to be creative and get what you need in this partnership. Physical touch is another of the 5 love languages. This is you if you feel most loved receiving physical expressions of love, and this is beyond sex. This is hugs and kisses and holding hands and back rubs and high fives and cuddling. So you kind of get the idea. But to you, touch is meaningful and it makes you feel loved. So if this is you, what do you need to do to get your partner to be more touchy-feely maybe? Well, first, let your partner know, and then be open. Maybe suggest some gestures for your partner to try, like a simple kiss as a greeting when you see each other. But meet your partner at their comfort level, because not everybody is the touchy-feely type. So you give love in this way, and you see touch as the simplest acts of love and connection. And last but not least is receiving gifts or giving gifts. This is you if you feel most love when you receive presents. So, and it doesn't have to be like these big extravagant gifts. It's more about, small tokens. It can be surprise deliveries. But it's the sentiment and the thoughtfulness of it. So if this is what you need, how do you get your partner to be more generous? First, let your partner know, and then be understanding. For some of us, gift giving and receiving gifts can be embarrassing. And so remind your partner, it could be a simple button that is just a token that is meaningful to you because it shows you are on their mind. So you give love in this way as well, and you see gift giving as recognition and appreciation. And that's a wrap. I described the 5 love languages at a very, 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 very basic level, just overview, scratching the surface. But by learning how to speak your love language, you can feel loved, you can feel seen, and you can feel accepted in your partnerships. And we definitely all deserve that in our relationships. Approaching relationships from this love language perspective can be very productive. In our workshop, we did find that there could be conflicts could be avoided if we were aware of how we like to give and receive love, because we start speaking the same language, and it's helpful. It gives us a better understanding of ourselves as well as our partner. So if you're looking to strengthen your relationships, or you're just curious, start now and go do the 5 love languages quiz, and it'll help you find out how you prefer to give and receive love. So these love languages aren't always used for good. We can manipulate people with them, and I didn't even get to touch on any of those things. And also, if we're asking for what we need, we have to reciprocate when our partner asks for what we need. And so we didn't really even talk about what compromising looks like. But again, I want to offer my services as a coach, a confidence coach. I specialize in relationships and wellness, and I would be happy to kind of dive a little deeper if you're interested in exploring your love languages and talking to your partner and asking for what you need. So please send me a message, and I'll be happy to schedule an appointment with you. If you've been watching our videos, you know I like to pose challenges for you all, and today's are kind of straightforward. I recommend you go and you take your quiz and see what your primary love language is, and kind of reflect. Do what I did. I gave you examples of how my love languages lined up, and I went through my relationships and I could see how they fit into that. And then, think about how you are going to ask your partner for what you need, or how you're going to bring up this conversation. And they're challenges. So they're meant to be difficult, they're meant to be hard, they're meant to get you out of your comfort zone, and we're here to help you. So be sure to reach out, let us know how you're doing. You can join our Discord, we have a conversation on there, and we're on all of the social media channels. So please connect with us and let us know how you do on our challenges. In the meantime, follow us on social media and be sure to keep watching.